Um, Welcome. We're back. How you guys all doing? Um, I had such a great weekend, and we'll be talking about a little bit of that. But welcome to the Seekers Chronicles, Paranormal Historians, where history meets the paranormal. And we're here. I had such a great weekend. I know. Did you do anything this weekend? 'Cause I know you probably did.
No,
No? You actually did nothing this weekend? That's a
no.
shocker. What
I hung
happened?
out with my husband. He was like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, he's like, who's this next to me?
He's this blonde who lives in my house.
It's nighttime. She's supposed to be ghost hunting. What happened?
I know. He's like, "Wait a minute. Why are you doing here before 3 a.m.?"
Yeah, it's like he didn't recognize you.
Exactly.
So yeah, I had a good weekend. I really did. I did the Gettysburg Para Jam in Gettysburg. It's like pretty much in right by the town. Really, it was great because I could park my car and walk everywhere. It was fantastic. So we my wife finally came with me on an investigate on well, not investigate, but she came on me on an event, which I thought was the greatest thing. And we got there, and of course we had to find a place to eat and stuff. So yeah, we stayed. We actually stayed here. Look, that was a good place. 250.
Was it?
It is a great place. It really is.
I haven't stayed there.
And guess what? They put me on the fourth floor. Later on, Jason from Black Lantern told me that's the haunted floor.
Oh, of
Guess
course.
what? I'm laying in the bed. I'm looking over, and I see looks like somebody looked through my door with blonde hair. A woman just looking like this, going in,
My
long
gosh.
blonde hair, like a teenager, looking in and just pulling out. So I thought that was the coolest thing. Of course, I got to
That is cool.
pencil it in. You know, I
Yeah,
was
of course.
invited to a couple of places and stuff. So I got invited to 3 events, and I thought it was great, but I couldn't really go because
No, you
legs
couldn't
and the
leave
back
Laura.
of the day. So here's my wife. We're late night sushi, her and I. Look at my
She's,
face. After the
oh my
after
God, she's the
Paradigm.
best.
That's great. This
She's
is
a
the
great
Paradigm.
lady.
Yeah. I mean, she helped me out, and it was great. It was a great weekend. Here's my
Love it.
stand. That's her singing in the background. Over here, she's rubbing her nose.
It's like, it's so weird to see her there. It's so
Yeah.
weird to see her there.
So these are some of my pictures, everybody. That are actually displayed there. And this is a crazy one since I was 8 years old. So,
That
and
was through
these
the wall.
are the new shirts. I got new shirts for the spiritual sketch artist. And if you notice, my name's on the grave. My wife didn't like it. A lot of people didn't like it, but I
don't
grew up
like
around
it.
cemeteries. It doesn't matter.
No, I mean, I like the shirt. I don't like the idea of your name on the grave. Maybe it's a different Anthony Simonelli.
See, that's me again here. And then tattoo place. They were going crazy over there. They would go.
Oh, will you buy them again?
Yeah, they were right behind me. Yeah, this was a big
Sure.
room. It was open room. I'll show you. I'm going to show you a little bit more.
They were
And here's
good.
one of my buddies,
Oh, yes.
Dave Schrader's the one that actually got me to start my team in 1996.
Not Dave Schrader, though. You mean Dave
Hey,
Giuliano.
oh my God, not Schrader, not Dave Giuliano.
Right.
Yeah, he's a great guy, and he helped me. He started this back in '94. Started a thing called Shadowlands.
Yep.
So I got my first computer in '96, and so of course the first thing I'm going to go on is look for Ghost, and his site popped up. He also owns the what do you call it? Ghost Hunt? What is it? The store.
Ghost Hunter store. Yep.
Ghost Hunter store. So yeah, is another one of my friends popped
Oh,
up.
there you
Uh, look at this, Jenny. See how big it is now?
Wow. Yeah, that's a big difference. And it
It's
was
all
a
one thing.
beautiful day. It was like the most beautiful day of the year.
Yeah. Um, I don't have her, but in the end was Bianca
Hmm.
Rose. Cross was Dave Giuliani. Dave Giuliani. Oh my God, Dave
I know.
Giuliano. I can't talk.
You
And
had a
then
long
we had Mary
weekend.
Jo
We
there.
all get it. We all understand the paranormal hangover.
There was a couple of people with podcasts there, and they took my name. I gave these guys the
Oh,
creepy shit we talk about podcast. They're on like they just record their show and they go on whenever. So I think we're going to talk to them.
sounds good.
And this is the last thing on my show, you know.
Because
But
we
it was
we
such
know
a
how to.
great weekend. The people there was so
Oh,
nice.
they're the
For Black
greatest.
Black Lantern, they treated me so good. They really did. I got invited to. That's another people I met. The Gettysburg Haunted Trails.
Hmm.
I'm trying to get. They want to be on the show. I'm going
Okay.
to get them on the show. Haunted Trails was there. But Jason and Nick and all of them invited, and Chris invited me on the Haunted Trails. Of course, the Jenny Wade House and Orphanage.
Yeah.
Then Dave invited me. This one I would have loved to gone to, but I was so exhausted after driving 5 hours and all that. You know, it was crazy.
Sure.
He's doing the Stewart House,
Oh.
and he goes, "Come on down." And I was like, "Man, all they wanted me to do is go there and draw," which I thought was great. You know, so I mean, it's good
Nice.
that people's trying to
Yeah,
recognize.
but
So I'm
what a
happy.
trade-off though to have Laura there. Like that's a good trade-off.
Yeah, she did good. I mean, she really helped me out. We worked together, and you know, and she liked the people.
Of
She liked
course. You
everybody.
liked her, I'm sure, because she's
Yeah, of
definitely
course.
your wonderful better half.
Yep, yep. And I really was happy that she was there.
I'm so happy for you both.
It was a great experience to have her there. So she said she'll come on more as long as we get my
Good.
son watched. We could go.
Good. I'm
That'd be
so
cool.
glad. I really am. As much as I was sad to miss this year because I really loved it last year, I was really glad you guys would have some time together without
Yeah,
the
yeah.
third wheel.
I mean, we did. We had a great time. It was, and people invited us to dinners and stuff like that. And,
I love it.
we just wanted some time to ourselves. So,
Yeah, of course. I mean, but I agree with you. Black Lantern, some of the best people I've met in the field.
yeah, yeah. So, and they're still voting for them to become
Oh yeah, every day.
the best. What do you call it? Um,
Gettysburg.
Gettysburg. What do you call it?
I don't know. We can post it. We'll post it on our site. I vote for them every day, but they're great. They're some of the best people, and I'm so glad. And next year I'll be there.
Yeah, that's
Maybe we'll
cool.
get my husband to go. Can you imagine?
That'd be nice. I was trying to get the show back on here.
Yep.
Want to see
Okay.
the audience.
Um.
Yeah. But yeah, it was good. It was good. But
So
enough of what we got to
yeah,
talk about.
enough of that.
I
Yeah,
mean, I want to invite our guests. I'm excited.
I do too. I do
You know,
too. Um. I want to
you got
quick
you
say that
first.
today I did have something today. I got asked to investigate an object in a museum that they were concerned about.
Oh well. Okay.
Yeah, they were like not so great, feeling so great about it. So it's a local historical museum, and they
Send me
asked
a
me to
picture.
come. Yes, investigate it. So it had to do with an execution. So they didn't feel great about it. So they were like, "Can you come and see what you think and let us know if you think there's going to be any problem." And it was very interesting actually. I went in there like myself thinking, "Oh, no big deal," but there was some activity. So
You took a picture.
yeah, I'll send
Send
you
me
a
the
picture.
picture. Yeah,
Absolutely.
and I'll see if I can draw out of it. That's my new thing. I'm trying to draw. Um, what is that? What attached to objects? I did
Yeah,
it for
well, good because I know you know
Sophia
I
at
can.
the convent, the tattoo parlor.
Yeah, I was going to say that Sophia's perfect for that, and yeah, I have no degree of ability, so that would be great.
Yeah.
I
And
appreciate it.
Mary Jo's
But
gonna
it
send
did,
me some pictures of some of the stuff she feels is haunted, but she's not sure, and
yeah,
she has questions, so she's gonna send that to me also. So I mean, I think when I start seeing the objects with
yeah.
attachments, I start seeing things attached to it.
Well,
That's
hopefully
crazy.
you don't see too much with this, but yeah, I mean, it's interesting how people are, just mainstream people now, like now are being like, we have an object, we're not sure about having it in our place. I mean, we can talk to our guest about it. I'm sure she'll have some ideas about it too.
Yeah, yeah,
Speaking of
definitely.
speaking of some of the best people in the paranormal, come on now. We have one of our few, very, very few times we have a repeat guest, and that's how special she is. Episode
Yes.
98 tonight. That's our lucky number tonight. We have our friend, our good friend, the Queen of Darkness, Shannon Michelle Collins. Welcome back to the show. We're thrilled to
Hey,
have you back.
thanks for
Yes,
having
he is. Matter of
Hi.
fact, you're on a
Gosh.
movie set right now, so
Yes.
Oh, we had the best time last time you were here. I mean, it was like one of
Yes.
my favorites.
I had so much fun too.
We had fun. We
It was
did.
so fun.
So thank you for coming back.
Thank you for having me. I'm sorry I'm
course.
adjusting.
Of course.
no,
Of
it's
course,
okay.
of course.
Yeah.
And we got to see you a few times recently, which is nice.
I know, I loved it. It's nice to see you in person. Not
Yeah.
I hear you. Right, not on Facebook or Instagram, right? I
Yeah.
feel like I know everybody that way, and then you meet them in person, and it's so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Well, it's
love
funny when we just did the Hollow. One of the guests from the Enfield House.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Am I saying right? And everybody at his table was, "Hey, Anthony, how you doing?" And they don't say, "How you doing?" And we're talking back and forth. And he's standing there and he's like, "I have no idea who this guy is." And he was on the show. And then they told him, he goes, "Oh, I said, it is. It's
Yeah.
true because you're on the show. You don't know how tall somebody is. You don't know how short
Yeah.
somebody is. You know how big they are and stuff like that. So when you see him in person, right now we just see from what a chest up,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
so you
Yeah.
don't know how tall, whatever, and anything. So
No. You don't know
yeah,
Anthony is 6'5".
And
yeah,
I'm 2 inches tall.
yeah. Well, I identify 6'5". So I'm 6'5". Then isn't that the way it works? All I do is identify it, and I'm that now.
You're funny. No,
Yeah.
you're funny. So how are you? How are things? How in general? How's it going? Busy.
It is going really, really good. It's
Oh,
busy.
good.
My head spins. But it's all really good things. So I had the opportunity to be acting in this film that we're working on this weekend. It's a really, really cool storyline. I don't want to give too much away, but
Yeah.
um,
Yeah, you can't.
it like spooks me even just like going through it. So
Oh.
I'm excited for it. And my other movie I filmed is in post-production, so I'm excited for that to hopefully be done soon. And
Yeah, the last time we seen you was at the Bash, and you said that you were there. You had to go shoot the movie.
this is the same. We're
Was
still
it the
shooting
same?
that. Hmm.
Did they? Because during the jam, Mike Castro he dropped off my shirts, and he
Hmm.
goes, he's later on he's doing a shoot in Gettysburg.
Hmm.
So I guess it's the same film.
Hmm. Yeah.
And that's it. And that's all you get. Thank you. Good night.
Well, I know I gave a location away. I'm
No,
sorry.
it's fine. No,
It's
because
okay.
I saw Mike's post and it was like, I'm dropping off shirts in Gettysburg. I was like, oh, I know who those are for.
You know what happened with him? He was supposed to drop off the shirts at the Parajam. So the
Yeah.
Parajam is not where it was.
Oh, that's right. They moved it.
They were opening Parajam at 7:30. So I walked out of my building maybe about 7:15, got my thing. So I was right in the gas station in the corner. He was waiting at the orphanage where the Parajam was last year.
Yeah.
In my shirt. He sat there. Now he's trying to call me, and my phone is dead because I didn't bring no charger with me. So my phone, so I left the phone in the car to try charging it. And finally he said he's seen a flyer and he realized he's in the wrong spot.
Right.
Oh
Thank
my
goodness.
goodness. Yeah, I was just gonna say, how lucky.
No, but why
Yeah.
would you think it was moved? I get it. He was
Well,
right
he
next
did a
to us.
great job. See,
Yeah.
that's Mike.
It's
He's-
very nice.
He does a great job, man.
He
I love
really
the colors,
does.
too.
Yeah,
You know?
I like that too.
So-
The blue.
Let's get back to you. It's not all about us.
Yes, it's not about us.
No, it is.
No, it's not.
It is.
So, the movie that we can't speak about, but it's going
Yeah.
well.
That's good. I mean, let's talk about those high heels that you have that look like,
Oh my God.
holy cow. I
Yes,
when I seen those things, they're actually
love
battle
them.
axes on the heels. I thought that was so cool.
They're so fantastic. I wish I could wear them because I love high heels so much, but it would
You
make me like
could.
6'3". I'm already like 5'8".
Um,
Like my husband's like 5 foot. He thinks he's 5'6". So like I would be like,
I feel like I have to wear high shoes, otherwise people would just not see me.
yeah, no, I get
Yeah.
it. Like get it. I love high heels. I'm a high heel
Yeah.
girl.
They
So
can't- they can't
I
not see
appreciate you.
I think you would look great in them, and I think that you should embrace it. Who cares
you
if
go.
you stand tall? Stand
I agree.
tall, Dar.
I
They
agree.
got my size?
Yes, they do. I'm sure
They
they do.
probably do.
They do.
I got
For
size
sure.
12. So I will,
They have to. If they have my size, they have to have your size.
I don't think I could stand on those things, those heels.
because I have
They're-
really tiny feet, so like they don't normally have
Oh,
my
okay.
size.
Okay.
Is what I meant.
So for new people in the audience, how did you start getting involved in all this? You know what I mean? The paranormal, and then you have your show on Paraflix, and how'd you build those?
um,
Let's
So-
reintroduce yourself.
I will reintroduce myself. I started off with a team called Long Island Paranormal Investigators,
Hmm.
and I was a part of their team for 14 years. And we investigated a ton of locations, and we would investigate weekly and weather permitting. I really learned so much from that group and about like different methods and theories and ways to use equipment, and really opened me up. And they allowed me to embrace the weirdo side of me. And
We
I
love
say
that.
weirdo side of me because, I don't really like to put a label on it. But I am able to connect with different energies at times and in weird ways. And so we went to a location and I connected with something there, and it launched me into this whole other life. I had an attachment from it, and it still lingers. And at times it could be very, very heavy and rough, but it also gives me like a new confidence, in the sense like I feel like a little bit more outspoken. And the way I connected with the spirit was through poetry and automatic writing. And so that kind of launched me into that, because my friends convinced me to share some of the poems, and I was
Okay.
scared too, but I did. And I wound up having my first book published, and then I had to do a photo shoot for the photo of the book. And from there, other photographers saw that, and then they wanted to do photo shoots, and it just snowballed into this whole big thing. And then I met Natalie through social media, and then in real life, luckily.
Yeah.
And I told her, I was like, I think you need a host for Powerflix, and I want that to be me. So
Yeah.
let's talk about this. And you know, so do different events where I gather footage and stuff like that and do a little blurb, or I go to little places and, you know, I've been on some of the shows that are featured on there, but I wanted to correct you because I do not have my own show on there.
Oh, it's
I
not your own show. Okay.
no. I have been on other people who have shows that are featured on there, but I do
Mhm.
not have my own specific show. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
you never know.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I really don't.
Speak it into speak it into life. You know, it's just life went into a really weird direction and it changed completely from like the last time I think I spoke with you all, and
Mhm.
in good ways. A lot of different doors opened up in my career, and
Good.
and so Natalie has been like super supportive of that and allowing me the time to kind of like settle and do my thing.
That's
So I
awesome.
do have some stuff coming up that, you know,
You, we'll, I mean, if you have anything, send it to us, and maybe we'll
I will.
advertise for you.
I will.
Always.
I did just publish my second home book.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Yeah.
tell us about it, please, so we can publicize
You
it and
haven't been.
buy
Oh,
it.
you don't have. You don't have homes to show you. You can't show it. Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. No, it is on my website. So if you go to my website at dreamwithinascream.com, you could see it on there.
Mhm.
This book, so the first one is called A Dream Within a Scream,
Hmm.
and that is my connection and her, it's really her poems and what she was expressing to me that she was the attachment was experiencing in her life. The
Oh, wow.
second one is kind of mine, and it's like ew, it's almost like an icky diary of poetry, and there's some like harsh short stories and stuff in there, but this one is kind of like what I had to like really go through with this, because what some people don't realize is when you are afflicted with some sort of energy attachment, sometimes those feelings that they had impress upon you. And so you feel that. And it can be really heavy at times and
Sure.
confusing. And, you
Mhm.
know, so it's all that. And
That's
that's
just
called, sorry, it's called I've already lived this nightmare.
Oh, that's the
wow.
name of the book.
Mhm.
That's two.
That's a new title. Okay.
That's awesome.
Wow.
It's awesome.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's so unusual. I don't know if I asked you this. Have you met anyone else who's been through this?
Um, I
Because
have
I've
met,
never,
Mhm. What were you going to say?
I was gonna say, I've never met anyone who has this unique situation.
I have met people who have had similar things,
Okay.
but not exactly like my situation. And then there was an event that I went to where there was someone who had something that sounded very, very, very close to what I experienced. And I did want to meet them, and I'm not going to say their names and I'm not going to judge them
Right.
either.
Mhm.
Right.
But I did not approach them because when I walked past this person, and they they removed their attachments, so they're clean of
Okay.
their attachment at this point. So when I
Okay.
walked past this person, they literally, and they have no idea who I am, they like curled like away from me, like they were like almost like they felt that energy come off of me, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna go over there. um
Yeah, I've been there, done that. No,
Mhm.
yeah,
thank you. Yeah.
yeah, so I didn't want to approach him after that, but that would
Yeah,
have
of
been the
course.
person I think that was the closest that I could have met. And there is a woman that I think Bianca told me about her. There's a book called Paul's Book.
Hmm.
And this woman claimed that she had this attachment and this book was his book, like that he wrote, and it gave me
That's
chills.
similar.
But she's passed away. I want to say, I think in like the 90s or something.
Oh, wow.
So,
Yeah, but that's super similar. Like, that's really similar.
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
That's a,
It's still got to be so rare.
I sometimes feel like I'm a loony bin, and
No, it must be lonely, though. Sometimes.
oh, it is. Yeah,
Yeah.
I can be.
Mm.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
be.
I feel that. I feel that for you.
well, you're not lonely with us. Don't worry about it.
But yeah, everyone has something.
Tell you right
You
now.
know, I think we just don't all talk about it. But
Yeah, I
everybody has
understand.
something.
I understand what loneliness and all that.
Yes.
Because I grew
We
up through an
know.
era where I wasn't allowed to talk about any of this stuff, and I actually spent almost 40 years before I could actually go out and really talk about it. Okay,
Right.
2004. It was pretty much when I could right after the shows came out. So I understand the loneliness. I understand people judgment. I understand all that. People putting you down. Friends that disappear on you because of the things you have or whatever. They don't want to believe in. They think you're doing something wrong. They just think you're crazy or on drugs. Or the 70s, everybody thought I was on drugs. You're on drugs. I can't
Oh,
afford
God.
drugs. But,
No.
Uh,
Well, no. Yeah.
but
No.
yeah,
It's
but
true.
I'm just saying, I understand all that. And, you'll get through it and everything. So,
Yeah, of course.
what sign are you?
I'm Capricorn.
You're
She's
Capricorn?
January 3rd.
Yeah.
Holy moly. Yeah.
It's a weird thing. Okay, let me just say, we
That's
were
so
talking about
cool.
our things.
He
I have a
knows
weird thing
everybody.
about remembering people's birthdays. You must have said it once.
She understands
That's
everything.
incredible. Love that
Very,
about it.
very odd. Very weird.
I want to take you on the road.
Yeah. She knows everybody's birthday. She'd be
I don't
like
know
at
how.
the stands where
Cool.
I could guess your birthday.
No, it's not guessing. If somebody says it once, I just remember. I don't know. I can just really
It's
picture
like a
it. I don't know.
photographic
That's,
memory. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
I guess just about birthdays though, because I like cake. Can I say?
No. What kind of cake?
I actually like ice cream. I'm a big ice
Me
cream
too.
fan.
I like ice cream cake best.
Yeah.
Ice cream cake.
I got way too
Ice
excited about
cream.
that ice cream
Stop
cake.
it.
Well, the cannolis.
Cannoli ice cream. I've had it. It's good. Oh yeah. We had the drinking game. I forgot. We have a drinking game. You say cannoli, you got to drink whatever you have. Whatever you
Oh,
have.
I'm already shaking. I've had so much caffeine already.
This was full. It's like espresso. I was like, oh. So if I start talking really fast,
but
That's me too.
yeah, we'll be like, this 2-hour show will be over in 35 minutes.
yeah. Now, I'm just drinking water. I had a procedure done today, so I'm just drinking some water, keep me going because I'd be popping down the
Well, then you can keep
power
us.
drinks.
You said water like Joe Pesci.
Well, water.
What?
The way you said it, you sounded like Joe Pesci a little bit.
Yeah,
Water.
she would know.
Water.
No. You put a little bit more like Pesci in
Water.
Water.
I don't know.
I got
It's
it.
like, I think it was just a natural thing, but it sounded very Joe Pesci there.
See? Look at this audience.
I got a
love
little
them.
bit nervous. I held my kneacaps real quick. I was like, oh, God.
No, he always threatens me with a ball peen hammer. He's like,
Ball
Jenny,
peen hammers work the
got
best.
the hammer.
They got the little ball bean in the back and a bada
Oh my
bing,
God,
bada
you
boom.
With friends
And
like
you're-
this, right?
And you're on limping
He's
forever.
like,
no.
you like your kneecaps, Jenny? You better get that done. Like, okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, he's
That bothers me.
Yeah.
I'm
No.
afraid of that.
no, of course.
But,
Me too.
When you hit it like on something and like it goes like under the.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Anyway.
It's the worst. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, let's not talk about it. Let's talk about something
Sorry,
else.
I'm
I
afraid.
get a bad.
No, it's good. It's good.
My
you've been-
knee has what do you call it? Ripped meniscus now.
Oh my God, stop.
Yeah, that's why I'm limping. I went to the
Yeah.
doctor to get out, and I'm like, what the hell? I turned 60, and it was just like somebody pulled a rug from under me, and I just felt bloop.
Ooh.
Is that how you ripped it?
Maybe with the rug pull, yeah.
It's a bad joke.
No, it's not. It's
Anthony.
funny. It's my kind of joke. It's dry and it's good.
Oh my
You know,
God, it's funny. It's funny.
So
You know,
I
I
mean,
don't.
I seen you on a lot of different things. And like you mentioned, Natalie, you were in the calendar, that calendar with the women of the paranormal.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I got that
Oh wow,
somewhere
I
in here.
forgot about that.
Yeah, I get it. I should have found it for tonight's show and showed it. But is that where you met Natalie, or she met you and then
No,
invited you to that?
On
no, no,
social
no. That
media.
was
See, I was listening. You met her on
it was
social media.
before that. It was
Yeah.
before that.
Well, I mean, you meet people on social media, but
I'm kidding. Yeah.
when you meet them in person, it seems different. You know,
Totally.
they look like
Yeah.
a person now. They're not just on
I
the
think
screen.
we just like followed each other and started liking a lot of each other's posts, and I really liked
Mhm.
the Paraflix brand,
Mhm.
and I really thought what she was doing was really, really cool, and I wanted to be a part of that, and I wanted
Yeah,
to help. Not that she doesn't need my help at all, but I wanted to help to bring awareness to her streaming network, and I know that at the time I was doing a lot of events and different things, and I would be able to promote it a lot for her with different people and along with other people who are part of the network that do the events as well.
Mhm.
And I love it. I think it's a really
I
cool.
love that you did it. Like that's the confidence you were talking about.
Very cool.
That's
Yeah.
that confidence you found. You were like, I can help you.
Some well no, and she does not, again, that she does not need my help. But it doesn't hurt to have people that have
No.
support in something that you have that you're ambitious about and that you have love for, and that's your baby, and to have people that want to share that and with you and support you with that. I think it's cool. I said that really weird. I want you
No,
to all forgive me. My brain is
Well,
still
we
in
got
the
you.
but
I know what you meant.
my
Yeah,
brain's
no, I
always
got
like that, so don't worry
yeah,
about it.
trust
Ask
me.
Jenny. My brain's always like
It
that.
is.
Almost
Yeah.
shot. Hey,
He's always like, Jenny, you know what's the name? Like I'm like, oh, you mean this? Yeah. Like
she has to finish my words for me. So
we're like, yeah, we share a brain.
share the brain. Yeah,
We do.
I get that.
Between us, we share one
Well, she
brain.
got the
Me and
brains. I
Vince.
got the looks. What are you going to do about it?
He is the eye
Yeah.
candy. Now he's got
That's all.
competition tonight, but he is generally the eye candy of the show. Yes,
They
for
all
sure.
come to flock to see me.
No, I
No.
think that's like going back to that. I think it's really great when you find a passion like that. When you find a place that you're
Yeah.
like, okay, I can fit in there. Like I can add, like you said, not help, but like add to it. Like this is something I can contribute to, and we can do great things together. Like that's the best feeling in the world in the paranormal.
And that's really what it was about. I think it was just a collaboration of minds
Right.
and
Mhm.
networking and sharing and caring, and from there a friendship grew, and I'm grateful for it, and I'm grateful for like the different experiences I have because of it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like at the Hollow, I was there to represent Paraflix,
Right.
and so like as myself, and that's pretty cool too. But I was there because of Natalie, and that's what I want to put out there. So,
Yeah.
she does a lot for me, so it's really cool.
Yeah. Paraflix was one of the sponsors,
Yes.
Yeah.
so that was very
Yes.
cool.
Yes.
So
Thank you for that. And I didn't get to. I walked in. I think I may you may have even been there when I said it. I walked into the Hollow, and I felt like I think I said it. You may have overheard me. I was like, I love you, and I love you, and I love you. I felt like it was like all these people that just filled up my soul. It was just like these are the best people. Like I felt like it was all
Mhm.
good people that I was so happy to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a really cool vibe.
Yes.
I really loved what they brought to the Hollow with the film festival and then the different entertainment and all the
Hmm.
panels and I think like a haunted house thing, right?
Yeah,
They had
it was right across from
much,
my lecture with like screaming.
so
Yeah,
much
I
to
know. It was outside
offer.
with my thing too.
No, it was fine. I shut the door. It was fine. I'm just like, ooh, no.
But
So,
like,
so Adam in Texas is asking, what is Paraflix so perfect? We have a question.
yeah. So Paraflix is a paranormal streaming network. So like similar to Netflix where you have, documentaries and movies and podcasts and music, all those things we have on Paraflix, but they are um, just regular people and with
Hmm.
really that wouldn't normally maybe have the opportunity to share that off the bat or wouldn't have the voice to share that.
Hmm.
So she does a lot for these groups and it's constantly updated. There's now, and it's grown. So what that started as, and now there's been movies, horror shorts, paranormal shorts, like really,
Hmm.
really cool stuff, constantly updated. So you really can't get bored, and it's not like watching the same exact thing or location over and over again. So that's like the cool
Hmm.
thing too, is that it
Yeah.
opens up so many different areas that you might not have heard of before. So
Hmm. Yeah. I
yeah,
had Powerflix for a bit. Yeah. I had to cut down some of my channels because they get expensive after a while, and I like to eat, as you can tell.
Oh,
Um, so yeah, I used to watch it, and I used to watch what was that? The Ghost. What's his name? In it, Dan Cleese and what's his
Ghost
name?
Finders.
Steve Dills were in
Yeah.
it. Yeah, Ghost Finders. I watched that on there. I also watched
You
well,
mean
Most
Stan
Wanted,
Class?
the podcast. Yeah, until what's his name passed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame. But yeah, I used to I enjoyed it. I do. So maybe I'll get it back.
That
And
was,
if I know you're going to be on things, I'll
yeah,
bring
of
it back.
course. Yeah, it's an
yeah,
app. I mean, yeah, people are finding out about this in the chat, which is so good. That's what we want.
Powerflix.
yeah. And
Yes.
I can give you a code for an annual subscription if you put in
Ooh.
Q as in Queen, O
Q is in
D,
Queen of Darkness.
D as in darkness, and then 30. So QOD 30 will get you
QOD.
30% off your annual subscription. I think it winds up being like just under $40 for the year.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's nothing, people. I mean, if
Yeah.
you divide
For
that
a
over a
year
year,
now.
I think when you sign up, you get,
I'm gonna
I
put that in the
think,
chat.
don't quote, I don't know if it's still a thing, but I'm pretty sure for a while it was that you get your first month.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Well,
gonna put
Then
it
and
in
then
the
it
chat.
starts.
possible. You're not sure, but it's a possible thing that it might work
I
out.
think it is a thing,
Yeah.
almost, maybe.
That's
If not, you're
QOD
getting
30.
30%.
Okay, I'm
pretty
using
cool.
QOD 30 to join Paraflix. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
So,
then you know it's coming from you.
Yeah.
so
Cool.
I seen you. Well, maybe I'll do. Yeah, I'm doing that. You're doing an event for a bar out in Long Island. Are you still doing that, or should I bring it up?
Mr. Beeries,
Yeah.
I am. I am still doing that. Um,
Oh,
How's that? But I was thinking about going out there and
um,
saying hello to you.
I hear that it is a very fun time.
Okay.
My, you know, I don't live over in that area of Long Island, so I don't go there
Mm-hmm.
that often because, I'm
Okay.
also not really often on the island, but it
Yeah, I
is
know
a
you.
fun,
You. I always see you and Bianca driving somewhere.
yeah. Um, but that place has been around on the island for a very long time, and
Mm-hmm.
so I'm excited to be doing an event there with my friend
can I
Nick, my
can I
friend
see it
Nick
again?
Greystone.
Can we put that back up just one second?
Sure.
Okay. Four. Okay, so it was the fourth annual. Okay,
Mhm.
so 2
That's cool.
So this
days.
is
Wow.
and this is my my first time at their event. So I'm really excited that they asked me to be a part of it.
So it's like a paranormal type of thing, or is it everything? Or
I think it's just like a mixture of things. I don't
I never
know.
heard of it. Something like that, I would love to go to.
I
Let
think you
us
should
know.
come. I think
Not
you should
far.
come.
You know.
Yeah,
Well, I'm going
maybe
to
we should
stop by and
go.
say hello, and I'll see how it is next year. Maybe I'll get a table.
Yeah,
Just come.
there you go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go.
Just come.
And this is okay. This
Oh, that's
event
cool.
is already over, but I'm in
That's okay.
August.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
That was fun. I was on a podcast for that was their
Okay.
flagship podcast, and I was in Savannah, and I was doing it outside on these old historic steps, and then I got bit by a red ant, and
Oh,
they're based in Scotland, um, and so I said I was afraid I had ants in my pants, and they really got a kick out of that because pants here and there are
Right.
two
Pants
different
are
things,
not the same as
oh,
they are there. Yes.
yeah.
which
You said
we
Yeah.
Pat.
laughed.
But you kind of did. Yeah, like
I
similar.
did.
You did.
Yeah, that's
That's
fun.
funny. I like those. I like that. That's
Yeah.
So,
funny.
So
But it
have
sounds
you
fun.
gone on any investigations anymore, or just pretty much everything else going on?
yeah. I've done a few things with Bianca this year. But I don't know what I could say about that. So I'm not gonna say.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, I know she
And
has
Okay.
then
things going on too.
mhm. and then um and then I was invited by my friend Sean to do a few different things. He was coming to the island, and so we met up here on the island, and I was able to investigate a few places there. And then he joined me and Bianca at a location, and then I was invited to film a music video, and so we investigated a few times out there in between filming. So we collabed on a few stuff, and it was a really cool opportunity, and very nice time. The
Good.
You
ghosts.
and
It's
Bianca,
it's a
you're like,
different style of I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. It's a different
I
style
know.
of investigating than I'm used to. And so like I kind of like enjoyed sitting back and just kind of seeing how like he
Others.
connects and it was interesting. It was
Mhm.
weird some of the stuff.
So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how long you've been doing it. You can always learn a new technique from anybody.
Yeah, it's
Sure.
pretty cool. It's
And I
pretty cool.
always, like you said, I've done it a long time, so I come across people just coming in and they're doing something. I'm like, that makes sense.
I'm sorry,
You
I'm
know,
like
Yeah.
freezing right now. And then
No.
we went to
you want to get a jacket? Don't freeze over there.
Yeah, go
I
get a
might
jacket.
in a second. But I went to the cabin on 360.
Oh,
Okay.
nice.
And that was pretty cool. And I did like a little walkthrough in there, and I haven't done that in so long because I've had a hard time wanting to connect because of what I went through with that. So it's kind of like
Hmm.
even if I wanted to, I was having a hard time just allowing it to happen. And Bianca, speaking of Bianca, and I have been talking, and she's been helping me open that back up, and she's but I was able to do a walkthrough through there, and it was interesting, the connections that I had made. And I don't want to say
Hmm.
anything because in case other people want to go, I don't want to,
Yeah.
Yeah,
When's your
yeah,
trip
no,
next
it's fine.
year?
but it
Yeah.
is a cool place. And trying to think if I have anything coming up. I have the Rock Island event in October,
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
and I'm hosting a VIP investigation after that.
Oh,
Wow. What what
Yeah,
what ev- what event in Rock Island? Anything that I could go and visit, or
it's in Illinois.
Illinois?
Mhm.
Oh, I thought you Rock Island, Long
Rock
Island,
Island.
No,
Because there's so many different towns in Long Island that I don't know them all. You know,
no.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
it's in
Yeah.
Illinois.
That's
That
in
sounds.
October. It's like
October 3rd.
mid-October? Oh, yeah. Okay.
I think it's October 3rd.
Oh no,
Yep.
that
Nice.
sounds. It's a paranormal event or it's paranormal.
Yeah.
Now everything is not just paranormal no more. It's paranormal horror, paranormal film, paranormal cryptics or cryptics paranormal. Everything is becoming two genres are doing events together. You
Yeah.
know, and I've been noticing that a lot. And I mean, I went to MainCon last year, and they did the paranormal and horror. And I had more people look at my pictures that were from the horror genre than from the paranormal. And they're coming, you seen this? And they were more interested in what I was doing at that time. I was
Yeah.
like, and
Well,
I think it's great that you're passing over, going from one to the other.
I think that you should, because
Yeah.
you're going to paranormal events all the time, and most of the people that are attending these events are paranormal people, and
Mhm.
and sometimes it's just you either get over saturated with everything going on, and everybody has a story, and everybody has a this
Mhm.
and has a that,
Yes.
and
True.
when you're doing it all the time, some people just want to come and they want to share their story. They
Yeah.
might not be coming to hear your story, they want to come tell
Mhm.
you their story. And so I think it's harder because even with my books, um it's literally an automatic channeling thing. It's interesting.
Mhm.
I know it's poetry, that's not for everybody, but if you think about where it's coming from.
Right.
Mhm.
However, at the other events, that's where my books will sell. That's where the people will ask more questions and be more
Yeah.
curious because,
Sure.
they're outside of it. So it's like it's a little something different. What's this?
Yeah.
If you set up at like a comic convention,
Mhm.
you'd
Yeah. Oh,
probably
yeah.
sell
Anthony,
out.
great idea. See, she's got
Yeah,
you have an
that's
agent now.
good
No, this
advice.
is so true. What a good idea. You should
Yeah.
go to a comic book convention and
Just
say,
branch
I
out,
sketch.
branch outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what you do is really interesting, and you have a lot of stories that you could share, um
Yeah.
and images, and I think that it's a really cool thing. And they are willing to listen, the sci-fi people, and then you'll have sci-fi conventions, and then you'll have people who are skeptic, but they still want to know, and they still
Yeah,
want
of
to talk
course.
about it, and they might kind of meh, meh. But you get that at the paranormal conventions anyway. You'll have some people
Sure.
that come just to laugh at what you're doing because they think
That's
it's
right.
like not
Yeah.
you specifically, but in general,
Right. What we're
um
doing. Yes.
Well, yeah, I get that all the time. So
Anthony, this is a
remember, I
great
went to an
idea.
era where everybody commented and made fun of me or unfriended me and everything because of being into this
Yeah, but
at the beginning. So
a paranormal comic book, you could sketch all the things you've seen in it.
ah,
Like, meanwhile, back at the Shenley Hotel.
yeah, you never know
yeah,
where it can go.
yeah,
Might
that's
as
a good
well.
idea. That's a
Yeah.
very good idea.
I love
Well,
that idea.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, I have looked into horror shows and comic book shows in the past, just to see how much it is. But the tables to me are outrageous, and I don't sell nothing.
Oh, some of
Have
them
you?
can be
But
really, really expensive.
some of them can be very expensive, but some
Mhm.
of them are worth it to go.
Yeah,
Sometimes it's worth it to pay the extra money to meet different people and to get your brand and your story out there
Yeah.
to another audience who you never know. You might be encouraging somebody else who might have that going on that doesn't know that because
Mhm.
they're not in the paranormal, community, so they don't know that.
Right.
Yeah,
So you never know who you can inspire by going to these different kinds of events and sharing what you bring into the community.
You make such a good point because did you ever notice when people like us, we're out in the world, not around paranormal people, and we say oh, I was doing a paranormal investigation. They're like, oh, what? I want to know all about it. Tell me about it. It's so cool. Let me tell you all my stories. Let me tell you everything that's happened to me. Like, it's the coolest thing in the world to them, right? And we're just like, oh, another investigation, kind of thing.
I think because it is like for a lot of people still so like taboo, like it is becoming more
Yes.
popular now, but it's still something where people might not feel comfortable having a
Right.
conversation with their coworkers about,
Mhm.
or their
Or they might be
neighbors,
scared.
or even
Like
their
some
family
people are
members.
scared.
Exactly. It terrifies.
Exactly.
The unknown can be very, very scary.
Sure.
And so and they might feel that other people might think they're crazy. And so when somebody opens that door for them, those floodgates come, whoop,
Oh, they sure
and
do.
you'll hear everything.
Yep.
Mhm.
Or you should come to my house. It's always
Yes,
like,
yes.
I get that a lot
okay,
now too.
can you cook? Sure.
The last week at the Hollow when I gave the class, I gave the sketching with the spirits class now, and there was only a couple people there, and the two of the women there, one had a lot of stuff on her chest. She was afraid to
Oh,
talk about it, so I sat there and I talked to her. I said, "Why don't you just draw it? Just draw what you did." That was my therapy going through my whole life, drawing what I saw. Why don't you try? She drew, and she was a painter too. So
Oh,
she
wow.
oh
she
wow.
drew pretty well, and she drew. She drew like 3 or 4 pictures. She goes, I feel so good, and she goes, I'm going to make a journal now. I'm not going to show it to anybody, but I'm going to make a journal and keep my pictures in the
There
journal.
you go.
Everything I saw that bothered me through the years, and to me, I thought I really touched somebody that
Yes,
you know
you
that
did.
Yeah.
you know, now she could get it off her chest, and her
Yeah.
sister was there too. And her sister said the same thing, I was more open with it, but I didn't realize I could do this.
Hmm.
And everybody tells me it's
Sure.
unique. I don't know if it's unique, but it's something that I've done, my whole life. So, you
Well,
know,
I love it.
it is unique, and it's special, and that's your connection. And I
mhm,
think it's really, really, really cool.
yeah,
Right,
It's cool.
right, right. I
you know,
agree.
you
And
know,
I have to be honest, it's very intimate to have that connection, and I have to give you credit because similar to like my poetry where it's like a weird connection, it takes
mhm,
a lot to present that out there.
yes,
And so
yes,
I give you a lot of credit because it
Right.
is like opening up your diary and letting the
mhm,
world read it and judge it,
yeah.
and
I only
yeah,
Yeah.
started showing it 3 years ago because somebody talked me into it.
yeah,
But that's a whole lifetime of drawing. I mean, of course, I had to update some stuff and some stuff missing through the years,
yeah,
moving from house to house and
Yeah,
everything
but
like that. But everything I saw, I could still draw. If I saw it 10 years ago, I could see it 5 minutes ago. I
mhm,
could
that's
see it,
amazing.
and it doesn't. It's like a picture in my head, and it stays there. All I gotta do is close my eyes, take a deep breath, and then it just comes out.
that's really cool.
Jeez, that's
You know.
amazing. I can't remember what I had for breakfast, so that's pretty
Right.
good.
I
I can
know.
remember your birthday, but I
Oh,
can't remember what I had for breakfast.
yeah. Well, I
That's
That's
can't
okay.
remember nothing else. You
that's
kidding
so
me? I
crazy.
could. I got. You know what it is? I think I got too much ghost stuff in my head that anything new that wants to come in doesn't want to come in
Oh
no
my
more.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
There's too much. I just have to knock something out. You know.
That's
Yeah.
so
It happens.
funny. I'm just old. Um,
Yeah.
No.
so in the beginning, well, before we brought you in, I was talking about a haunted, not a haunted object, but an object that was freaking people out. Do you
Mm.
work with objects at all?
I feel like for me, it's just if I connect to it or not.
Okay.
I never expect to connect with anything and everything. For me personally, I don't think I'm on that level. I'm not a Bianca, because I think she's insane, and I think that
Yeah.
other people who can just like but there are items and there are moments that I have, and maybe I can, and sometimes I just don't want to.
Hmm.
There was an investigation where I touched a couch. and it was an icky thing
Oh,
that
no.
I didn't know how to approach them with the impression that I got. It was icky. If I drew the person that I saw, and I discussed it with the team and all that other stuff, and then we discussed it with the family, but it was still a very unusual thing that I've not had to deal with before then, or thankfully since then. But ooh,
So do you have to touch it, an object, or can you just connect otherwise?
well, no, and there's other times where I have been shown something and I connect with it.
Okay.
I was doing some stuff with my friend Rosemary a while ago, and she had moved away, and they were looking for a missing person. And,
Mm.
I don't think I'm like, that great. At the time, I didn't know Bianca yet, so it wasn't like I could even connect them. Otherwise, I would have.
Right.
However, she shows me the image, and the reason why she trusted me with this is because I had already gone to her house and investigated it, and we sat for 3 hours. And the things that I was telling her, I don't know how I connected with that energy, but it made sense for her. So that was another icky case. But
Yeah. So they.
so
I love what it's.
long story short,
This is how you put in your file cabinet. Icky cases.
Icky. Yeah.
yes.
Love it. Icky. I mean, I loved it.
The
Icky,
queen of darkness,
super
and
icky.
icky, and wears fuzzy socks. Yes.
Well, didn't Ozzy, the King of Darkness, have bubbles?
Prince.
Prince of Darkness. Oh, sorry. Prince of Darkness had
Come on
bubbles.
now.
Remember? Did you ever see that?
Yeah.
They played the bubbles. And he goes,
I
I'm the
also blow
freaking
bubbles
Prince of
with
Darkness. What do I need bubbles for?
You do need bubbles.
You
To
do.
sprinkle your darkness amongst people.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have been able to read different things at different times, but I don't know. Sorry, I go on and on.
No. That's a perfect answer. So, I mean, do you feel? Have you
That's
ever
why you're
encountered?
here. Go on and on.
I'm learning so much about objects because I don't have, like I said, I mean, it could be the worst thing on earth, and I'd be like, oh, whatever. Do you have do you ever feel like, okay, no, like, nope, that's not coming in my space?
Well, no, because I'm stupid.
Okay, you're like, that's coming in my space. Okay.
Yeah.
You like
All
me.
right.
Don't worry about it. I do it all the
I
time.
mean, and that's
You're like, oh, cool.
not the brightest thing to do. Nope, I don't think so. The only place that I ever felt like the whole like nope thing was probably at Rosemary, at that in that location, and
Okay.
that there was a
The
doorknob.
icky.
Well, yeah. So it
Okay.
wasn't like it was an object, but not really, because but it wasn't. It was just the floor object.
Yep.
Oh,
Okay. So icky is like the bottom. There's no
icky. I
nope
like that.
category. Yeah, because
Yeah.
like Kim, who's our co-host, she has a nope.
Yeah. No, I don't.
Yeah.
No.
So.
I gotcha.
I've been drawing. I started at the Hollow last week with Sophia's
Yeah.
one of her
Oh,
dolls.
her doll.
I told her to bring it over to
Dragon?
my table because it was a little slow. I said, I'll see what I can see. I'll draw it. And I drew something, the thing coming out of its chest and covering its face, the doll's face, and a head on the block in the back, and some kind of weird image. And I gave it to her. I said, I have no idea what the image is. I said, this thing keeps on putting a thing in front of its face. And she goes, that's what it does. It covers its face. It doesn't want its face seen. And when we first got it, it had a hood over its head.
Oh.
Yeah. And then she said the object, the little symbol on the bottom was some symbol that meant that the doll is actual just a vessel. It's some sort of vessel, something like that. And I was like, okay, I just, this is all I seen, and that's all I could do. And then I took a picture of her, and she had another doll on her, and I had the picture, and I was looking through all my pictures. I was putting on Facebook, and the picture of that doll, I actually heard the freaking doll say, where's my picture? Where's my something like that? And it got jealous. And all of a sudden I seen its eyes turn to like a snake eyes, red
Ooh.
bloodshot. It was red snake eyes and a tongue coming out. Like a forked tongue. And I'm like,
Was it the
whoa,
doll she calls Dragon?
I think so. I
That's
guess.
that's incredible. I would
And I was like, wait a minute.
You've never been there. You didn't come with me.
No, I never been there. I never been to her place. And when
No, I'm
we had
saying,
her
like, you wouldn't
on,
even
I
know
was
that.
telling
Like,
her all
I
different things in her place.
investigated
And
it.
she didn't. She was like, you got to come here. You got to come here and draw.
Yes, you do.
So,
That's cool.
Yeah, that must be so cool.
Or
But I
did
guess
the-
sometimes if you can't turn it off, that's the thing. Like, I don't envy either of you in that
yeah,
respect.
that's the, I could turn off seeing things that bother me because I used to have things follow me all the time and I learned to shut that off. But now there seems like more things are coming to me just to get their face on that piece of
Right.
paper. I think they
Maybe.
want to be. And that's another thing I said. I give face
Like,
to the
draw
dead
me, draw
and
me.
letting them tell their story.
Well, the more you build it, I mean, if
Yeah.
you build it, they will come.
They will build it. Yeah.
The more you build it. The end.
So, I know you were in another team on a team. So
Yeah.
I know you can't talk about this year's stuff, but when you were with the team, can you talk about any of the stuff that? Because when I met you, you did have a different name.
Velma von
Oh.
Dinkenstein.
Yes, and I could
Wait.
not remember that name for nothing.
What was it? Wait, start over. What?
Velma von Dinkenstein. It
Oh,
was, I did a Velma Dinkley cosplay. It was just after, I haven't thought about
I have
Velma
a card of
in a long
yours with that name on it somewhere over here.
You
time.
do?
After I went through like that attachment thing, it was, I
Yeah.
didn't recognize my old self, and I think I was just trying to be someone, you know, and that was easy and it was fun. And it was a way for me to kind of branch out and
Sure.
torture people with.
Torture people, how to spell
I'm
it.
like, and I'm like, I can't. I'm on like Dinkenstein, something like that.
Yeah.
Frankenstein,
A nice
Frankenstein.
German name. Yes.
Frankenstein.
Very good.
Well, I was trying to just do Velma Dinkley, but
Okay.
I couldn't. They wouldn't allow me to have that last name on Facebook or whatever. They were saying no, that is not allowed. And I was like, since when? You know, I had a friend called Lucille Ball. Like I couldn't.
Mm.
And I'm not kidding. So I was like, okay, whatever. So I was looking it up, and there was some like fan thing, and it had like a whole backstory of where she came from, and so that was her name,
Okay.
and then it was shortened to Dinkley. So
Well,
I mean, whatever. I just went with it,
Yeah.
and I kind of liked it because you know I am spooky, so I was thinking like Frankenstein,
yes. I think it's awesome.
Dinkenstein.
But, you know,
Yeah,
I
if
thought
I
it
were
was
in
a cool
charge of
name.
Facebook,
yeah, and then you know it just became confusing because I did have my book out, and my book is under my name, and then I'm
Right.
known as this, and I'm known as that, and this, and so it was
Mhm.
like we had to cut it off.
I gotcha. I got to think of a name for you, Anthony. I think this is going to be a fun contest. Rename Anthony.
Yeah. Wolf.
Yeah,
Wolf. They used to call me Wolf Eyes at one time
Wolf
because
Eyes.
I do have two different color eyes. One eye finally went blind on me, and
I
that,
know.
but I was born with a blue and green eye. Well, blue and
that's
hazel.
cool.
I have hazel eyes, and as I got older, you know, that's another thing people thought I was because I'm seeing ghosts in here. I got two different color eyes, so I really didn't fit the mold, you know, in the neighborhood.
There's something strange in the neighborhood.
Yeah, exactly.
And who you gonna call? And who it is? Anthony.
He's got the two eyes.
Two different colors.
Anthony with
But
two
you know,
eyes.
that used to. It was great because I used to
The
go to
ghost
bars,
guy.
and I used to go to girls and say, "Hey, I know somebody with two different color eyes." They go, "Nah, nah." I said, "I bet you a drink. He's here tonight." "No, no. Who? Where? Who is he?" And I used to take a flashlight, and put it in my eyes, like it's me. And
Yeah.
they used to buy me a drink.
Oh,
Oh
that's
my
cool.
gosh.
Yeah,
Why not?
and then whatever.
It used to be like what, like some kind of mark of the devil or something on you, now it's like
Yeah.
two different color eyes. Whatever.
I was on a job. Somebody's
Some kind of birthmark.
wife. My friend on one of the guys I worked with on the job. This guy named Marcello, and he went home and told his wife, "There's a guy in the job. You stay away from him. He has a green eye." He goes, "Yeah, that's evil. That's evil. That's evil. Stay away
I
from
have
him." He's
green
evil."
eyes.
Yeah.
What's going on? I must
I'm
be
like,
evil.
"I'm evil." Okay.
You don't tell me you're left-handed also.
I am left-handed.
No, I'm ready.
Oh,
I
you
am.
one of my babies. They say
am.
that makes you like evil.
Yes, that's right.
Left-handed.
I'm
In Catholic
sinister.
school, they did.
Left. That's
Yeah.
Latin. Sinister.
They would
Yes.
like literally beat the left-handedness out of you.
No,
They-
thank
what
you.
they used to
You
do
do
with
that.
school when I went to school, because I went to school before a lot of
He went to school and they had tablets made of stone that
Yeah.
they had to like
they
scratch
they
on.
were tablets,
Paintball.
real tablets with chisels and stuff. But,
It was like the
they used to
Flintstones.
they used to take the right hand and tie behind the kid's back, and
No.
the left hand and behind, and make them draw right with their right hand.
Mhm.
But
They did that.
why? Like I don't
Because
understand why.
it was
Yeah,
you were
it, ca-
evil.
it was something with
It makes me
religion.
want to cry. It's so
It was like a
abusive.
sin for some reason. How dare you? I don't remember why.
It's like
You know?
that's just so wrong. That's like
Yeah.
being like, oh, you have blonde hair. Sorry. Like we have to like drown you in the river. Like what?
Yeah, I mean they're weirdos. That's how their brains thought. I feel like.
Yeah.
No offense. That
Yeah,
was
well, it was way back then.
no
and-
offense.
I
No,
got
it's fine.
defensive there.
I
Sorry,
said
but I
that.
can't imagine.
I was
Yeah,
going all the way
it
back
was
to
a bad.
like the chiseling on the boards, but I didn't realize like this was
The only,
like
I mean,
yesterday.
it did stink that you had to write over yourself and like get marker all over you, like and stuff like that. I mean, and also like it's a total right-handed world. Like try to find a can opener. Like I do this. Like
I
yeah,
never
right. Thought about it,
never
right?
thought of that. No, I
Yeah.
think I do have like a left-handed can opener, and I hate it because I'm not left-handed. And I'm like, why do I
Yeah, you
have a
have to
left-handed
reach
can opener?
over. Like I mean, so I can see it being a good thing to be. And most left-handed people become ambidextrous because of it, right? Because everything is right-handed. So you kind of have to learn,
You have to learn.
both.
My
but-
wife's left-handed. Laura's
Oh,
left-handed.
this is like okay. This is a good point here. This
Now
stuttering.
you have like a whole coven of
yeah,
left-handed.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Marty, what are you saying here
Could be
about stuttering? Same thing, I think. Wait. Oh, I lost him. Sorry, Marty. He was talking about stuttering being the same. Like being left-handed, stuttering, and all this.
Yeah, everything's
These
but
things.
a lot of
If you
things
go way
change.
back,
And
if you
Huh?
go way back, God forbid you had a freckle
Wow.
or a
Yes,
birthmark.
that
in
causes
the-
Yeah.
stuttering.
well, that's before my time.
That's right.
Um,
That's right, Marty.
The yeah, if you had a mark on you, they would say it's the mark of the devil, and
Yes,
then
right.
you were a witch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. I'm like, wait, what?
Oh, you have no marks on you. You're clear.
Okay, I'm clear. Calls me clear.
She's so white, she's clear.
Oh my
my
gosh.
I know.
Oh my gosh.
First he threatens my kneecaps and he says no. Wait, when you try to okay, here we go. Oh, yeah, no, I can see that.
That makes sense.
Yeah, no, I could see that. Oh,
I feel
thank
like it would
goodness
make
that
your
didn't
brain
happen
go
to me.
into overdrive.
Yeah. I mean, how
because
would you
that's
guys feel? I got a little defensive there, sorry. But yeah.
No, but like you should no, because I feel like your brain. That's your brain wiring. It's wired.
That's right.
For
That's
that
right.
side, and so that makes sense that it would kind of cause it to like, for a lack of better
Yeah.
word, short
Yeah.
out.
Sure.
I think my eyes are two different colors is what also let me see spirits more because of the difference.
I like that. That's kind of like
I
I like
really
that
do.
explanation.
You know what I mean? I went through a lot of stuff as a kid and stuff, and my mother and my grandmother they did have the abilities, but you couldn't talk about it. No, shut your mouth. And no. If not, you got the wooden spoon. So,
No.
so you had to keep your mouth shut with a lot of stuff. And I was the only man that actually, in my family, that actually had the abilities to start seeing stuff. And my mother, I even one time, she goes, "You're so strong at this, you know." I seen from
Wow.
animals and everything. So I think it's because of my eyes that were two different colors, and almost dying at birth also. But but yeah,
Jeez.
the two different color eyes and everything. So I think that was my abilities that helped me. You know.
I think that's a cool concept actually because, your melanin in your eyes, if it's darker, I feel like it allows only so much. Like people with light eyes are known to be more sensitive to the sun than people
Yes.
with the darker
Yes.
eyes.
Mhm.
And so if you look at it from that spectrum of light or the different spectrums of light, you never know. Maybe you're kind of in this cool balance between, you know,
Mhm.
something and, it
Yeah.
gives you more insight. I like that. That's pretty cool.
Mhm. And later on in
Yeah.
life,
Cool.
my blue eye I went blind in it. So the blue eye actually went blind. I still got the hazel eye or the green eye.
Nice.
So can I
Well,
ask you a question?
Mhm.
When you lost your vision in your eye, your blue eye, do you feel like your connection enhanced a little bit?
I feel, yeah, I did. I think my third eye opened up more,
really?
you know, and I really do because, when you lose one of your senses, another
Right.
sense becomes more enhanced,
Right.
you know. So I feel that after my vision went, I've seen a lot of things before my vision went because I was 48 when my vision went on my left eye. But after that, things, the paranormal, I got more into the paranormal. And because I was always doing something with the paranormal, but then I started doing other stuff. And yeah, I think maybe that was part of, um, maybe that's what's happening now because everything's coming to me now more than ever. And through the years, I do. If you see the pictures, there's a lot more pictures so from that time, like since I was 50 on, than when I was younger, because I used to draw back then when I seen things. But I seen so much stuff, I didn't draw everything
Right.
after a while. I just drew stuff that really came to me physically, or if I seen something, because walking down the street, I just see stuff all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So yeah, I could have been anywhere, subways or walking down the street. I grew up. Here we go, Jenny. I grew
Yeah.
up in
Here
an
he
area.
goes.
I grew up in Glendale, and is surrounded by 9 cemeteries. So I think there's a lot of wanderers around there too.
Yeah. They all
That went
followed
to
you
Hatton
home.
Cemetery. Yeah.
They still do. He
Yeah.
leaves his apartment door open. He's like, "Come on in, watch a movie, have
Oh
Yeah.
some
my
popcorn."
goodness.
Grab some chips. Hey, hang out.
That's how he is. He's
I
nice
don't
to
welcome
living
them,
and the dead.
but I don't chase them anymore, and I don't react to them. I found
Yeah.
out when I react to them back then, they seem to stay longer than if I don't react
You're
to
just
them.
like, "Hey."
Hey, how you doing? Come on. And it's weird because sometimes I do feel the couch go down
Yeah,
next to
that's
me.
spooky. I feel that in my bed
That's
sometimes.
really?
Mhm.
Oh my gosh. You're like Scotty. Sup, ghost. What's up,
Yeah.
ghost?
I mean, you can't show them any fear because that's when they start getting more attached and everything else to you. They stay by and they stay longer because I call them travelers. So they don't always stay. None of them really stay.
I like that word. That's a good word.
You know,
That's
and
a good word.
I'm also in this 5-story building here that's connected to another 5-story building. I'm in a cooperative,
Right.
and
Yeah.
it's been around
Right.
since 1948. The guy upstairs died. The woman downstairs committed suicide. The guy
Oh,
upstairs
dear.
died in 3 days. Nobody found him. The woman downstairs committed suicide. Person
That's
right
so
next door was
sad.
murdered. I mean, it's a complex. Stuff's going to happen. People die here all the time, also. You know.
That's
So
what I feel like
okay.
I'm
So we have
going to
someone else
die
here,
of,
Shannon.
going to die
You know
alone.
this.
And
everything.
where am I lost inside my if
Oh,
He's sharing it. It's about
oh
half
yeah.
doing this.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's
So
I
someone
lost
else.
in my left eye.
That's fine. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting though. I feel like that could be a really good story. Like that would make a really interesting story. Like it's a real life story for you, but I would watch it. I'd watch the story of your life.
Watch me go
Well,
blind.
No, it's terrible what happened to you, but the point is like it's
I think it's
interesting how it
interesting.
like how you had two different color eyes and like it affected your, third eye and your sixth
Because I
sense
started
and all.
seeing things since I was 3 years old. Who knows? I might have seen it before that, but I wasn't
right.
aware enough to. At 3 years old, I started noticing more. 3 or 4 years old, because I was living in Brooklyn. Then we moved to Queens, and then I continued seeing stuff. So,
Right.
but
Right.
yeah, how did this become my? It's about you, Shannon.
I know, Shannon. So I know we started. Well, no, she was asking
No,
you interesting
I
questions.
like to flip it around sometimes.
It's okay.
I love
No,
it.
it's
Expect
okay.
the unexpected, darling.
But
No, I love that.
I don't mind you flipping around as long as you don't get insulted by it.
No.
Okay.
We're having a lovely conversation. I'm
It's good
enjoying
stuff.
myself.
That's very cool.
I'm enjoying
It's
You
good
know?
stuff.
I mean, we'll see how long I last in this world like this. So
You're gonna be here for a long, long time.
yeah, only the good die young. So I'm gonna be here a long
That's
time.
right.
a long time.
I love it.
Oh, you
So,
got pizza?
do you
Yeah.
feel like this is something I thought of this morning, and I just wanted to ask somebody? So I'm going to ask you too.
Pizza. Hey, got some pizza.
yummy. Delish.
Hey, what's up?
Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
how you doing?
I'm doing good. Are
That's
you guys
good to
talking
hear.
about Rock Island?
No, we talked
Huh?
about it already.
Oh, you talked about the Rock Island Roadhouse?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were.
Moved on a long time ago.
That was a long time. I knew that. Well, I'll see you all there.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Sounds fun.
Come by anytime. So I was thinking today's September 1st, right? And like, are you somebody who's sensitive to the seasons? Do you feel changes with the seasons? Everyone calls it spooky season, right? Like, do you believe that? Or is everything
Yeah.
spooky for you?
I feel like there are different energy shifts. And I was just talking about this the other day, actually. I feel like, maybe it feels like spookier because seasonally things are coming to an end.
Right.
The trees are becoming more bare and it's colder and,
It's
you
dark
hear more
early.
noises. The sounds are, the animals move on to other places. And so it's just like a really weird different vibe, and so like I can understand where that creepy aspect comes into it. And it's for a very long time they have talked about that time period being like a thinning of the veil, and
Yes.
I agree. I think it
Do you?
can,
Okay.
I think that it
Because
can
I have a
be.
feeling you're spooky all year. Like you're
I
spooky all
am.
year.
I am.
Well, like
Yeah.
All Hallows Eve. Halloween, All
That's
Hallows
every
Eve.
day for her. That's
Yeah,
every
but
day.
what I'm saying is, yeah, that's supposed to be the realm between the dead and the living.
Yes.
So that time, and of course, it was a pagan holiday back then. They used to wear the mask to scare off the
Really?
dead. Yeah, and stuff like that. So I feel that, and that's been around before it was Halloween and everybody else took it over, and now they're going to buy the candies and stuff like that. So yeah, I feel that as closer we get to that, the more everything opens up and the more spiritual starts happening, the closer to get to that day. Because maybe they're preparing themselves for the day, like, hey, we're free,
Yeah.
type of thing. That's what I feel. That's why maybe to that date, so.
Yeah.
Oh, this is an interesting question. Have you ever traveled to another world and wondered why? I don't even know what that means, but I like it.
Have you, I guess,
I-
astral Like,
Yeah,
you
no,
know,
I think that's a very cool question. No,
It
I
is.
have though had an experience when after my father passed away. It was shortly after, and we did not know what had happened, right away. And so I was very, very upset naturally. And so I
Yeah,
was
of
trying
course.
to communicate with him in some way. I was just talking with him and talking with him. I'm like, tell me what happened, tell me what happened, tell me what happened. I need to stop doing that. By the way, that's what always gets me in trouble. Um,
Okay.
so I remember being
no, we can't see your arms and your
I was trying to hide.
yeah.
That's funny.
Why
You could see
next time
like
you put your hand over your face and walk in? Nobody can see you then.
I'm right. I should have just.
Yeah,
Just
that's
you just
okay.
hang out. Yeah.
so I forgot what we were saying. That was funny.
You were talking.
We were talking about
Mexico.
traveling.
Mexico.
Don't ever ask that question.
Okay. Yeah.
You should never do that.
So I was in my bed and I know I was awake. Like I know for a fact I was not asleep. And next thing you know, like I felt like this, like so sorry. I felt like this this suction and I wound up like on the bathroom floor at my dad's house. Like I can't.
Oh, literally, like you had like this physical sensation of being lifted.
Hey, is
into
there a
another
creeper on the floor
This is
behind
killing
you?
me. Like
Is
this
that a
is so
creeper?
entertaining.
He himself is paranormal.
Yes. I love
No,
it.
it's funny. We love it.
That's hilarious.
It's okay. So I wound up on my father's like floor with him, and he was that's where he was found. So his head was here, his feet were this way, and my head was here, and my feet were this way, and I like felt the wet, cold tile on my cheek, like, and I'm looking at him, and his eyes pop open. I'm sorry if my family's watching this. Oh, his eyes like pop open, and he goes to say something. And when he goes to say something, I go, and like, so I wasn't expecting any of that. And I felt another, and I wound up back in my bed, and I didn't know what the hell was going on.
Right. I mean, but the interesting part, I mean, that's horrifying, but I guess unless you wanted to be together. Because you did ask, right?
I did ask, and I didn't know
You
that
didn't
was
know that was going to happen. You didn't
yeah,
know
I
you were
didn't know what
going
to
to get
expect. Yeah.
You
And
didn't ask
so
for
I
that.
just, yeah.
Right.
I feel like that is probably like one of the only times I've ever physically done that,
That's hard. That's hard.
Yeah, but a whole nother, if I had the option to go to a whole nother universe or planet, I don't know if I'd go. You never know what's
Right.
out there. I might just
No,
travel from planet to planet.
Yeah. Maybe
So-
Illinois will do. Exactly. Like, wow.
Yeah. Sorry, I keep
I
going
don't
to
know.
drink this and.
Go
Go,
drink.
go, go.
You must
What
be
was that
fortunate.
word? Tortellini? No. Cannoli.
Cannoli. Hey,
You have to. If I
tortellini.
drink it, you have
Cannoli is the drinking word, everyone. Cheers.
to. Sorry.
Whatever you say in Italian.
Hey, salute. Salute.
Yeah.
Oh no. I have to again? Oh no, I don't have to.
You don't have to again.
No,
If
don't
you
worry.
put any more in
You
your head,
won't miss
your head might
anything.
explode with all that caffeine you have in you, the
Oh my gosh. I am like, ooh, bing, bing, bing. He calls me Bing Bing, but part of the reason is I drink a lot of coffee.
it bounces off
It's
I
things.
like
fun.
coffee. I haven't drank coffee in a very long time, but I used to be addicted to it. But now I'm
Yeah.
drinking. It's essentially the same thing. I don't know.
Yeah, I know. It's like,
Right.
yeah,
Right. No.
when it comes to
He
coffee,
used to drink Red Bull. He doesn't anymore. But Anthony
yeah,
used to drink
because it
Red Bull.
causes
Now-
gout.
Yes. Now he drinks Celsius or whatever. What do you drink now? Celsius.
Yeah, Celsius. Yeah.
Oh, I was drinking
But,
those too.
Yeah, those are good. But
I drink the cherry Coke.
That
oh
one,
yeah,
because it tastes just
my
like
daughter
it.
likes those.
Yeah, it tastes just like it, so that's why I drink that.
Yeah.
You know, because I don't drink soda, but I'll drink that.
Yeah. Well, we used to measure him by like how many Red Bulls he had. It'd be so funny. Like we could talk to him for a few minutes and be like, okay, it's a 6 Red Bull night. Like, or it's like a 3 Red Bull night by how hyper he was.
Yeah, I'm pretty hopped up on caffeine tonight.
Me too.
I drove myself like so long. It was like a lot of traveling between yesterday and today. And so like I had one of these earlier, and then I had this one, and I didn't open the other one yet. So I don't think I'm going to, because I'm afraid.
Are you a night
far
owl
you
or a
go
morning
there?
person?
How far are you from that place? Are you far?
From which place?
She can't say.
Oh, I guess.
I'm just kidding.
Forget it.
From which
Forget it.
place?
Which place? No, I
Where you are
don't. I just concerned how you driving home.
I'm driving home in 2 days.
Okay,
Yeah. So she's fine.
so in 2 days you should be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0. Wow. Okay. So are you a night owl? Were you always a night owl? Were you always somebody who stayed up late?
I think I'm
Or you
an
morning?
anytime owl. I'm an anytime owl. I think that I can stay up late if I need to, and there are times when I'm tired and I do want to go to bed earlier,
Yeah.
but I can stay up late if I need to. And then there are times when I can wake up early and be like in a great, let's take on the day kind of a vibe. And then there are other days where I'm like, let's just sleep until it's tomorrow, But I think it just depends. I go, yeah. Because
So,
I've done the
I gotcha.
paranormal thing, so you're up so late, right? But then I've also had jobs where I've had to be there at 6:30.
Ugh, that's
Not that I
different.
ever was able to get there on time because I suck.
That's different. I don't know why that's different because I get up at like 4 every day, 4 or 4:30. But if you have to be at work, it's totally different. I don't know why.
Yeah.
mhm.
I can wake up and early like that and appreciate the day and
Yeah, just-
whatever for what it is.
yeah,
Sometimes I
feed
like
my
that.
birds. Yeah, but but if I had to be somewhere for work at like 5:30, it would totally be different. I'd be like, oh my god, it's 4:30.
Because you feel obligated, like you have to wake up.
That's what it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what it
I'm the
is.
same way.
Totally.
I get up and go. Doesn't matter if I'm on 4 hours sleep, 2 hours sleep, or if any sleep. If I have to be somewhere, I'll be somewhere. I always said I'd rather be an hour early than a minute late.
I'm always late. I hate it. I'm the
Really?
worst. I hate people like me too.
Oh no. Don't say that. Always your whole life?
Yeah. No.
Oh, okay.
It's like progressively gotten
People
worse.
know now. Oh, okay.
I think it's the
Do
harder.
people
I
tell you
try
2
to be
o'clock
on
when
time.
something's at 2:30?
They should.
2:30.
They should. Some have. I think that the more I try to be on time, the more the universe says, absolutely not. We will not have this. And
Oh
so,
my gosh. It conspires.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
It's-
funny. That's funny.
I've been on investigations and just take a cat nap. It's like 20 minutes and then go right back out. You're driving all day there, and then you get there, then you have to set up and do all your stuff, and then
Right.
investigate. And now it's like 3 in the morning, and you're up already
That's okay.
24 hours.
Sometimes
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
like to do a nap like that sometimes because I feel like it would make me feel more like groggy.
Yes. It
And then
makes
I'll
me
get-
feel worse.
I get
Thank
snotty,
you.
and then I'm gonna want to be a snot. It's just because I'm
No.
gonna be snarky at that point, and then like nobody wants to know me.
No, I totally agree with you. I feel like I get more tired if I take I take a nap. I'm better off staying up all day and just going to bed early the next night and getting like a better night's sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
If I take an hour nap when I need 5 hours, say you stay up all night for an investigation, it's 5 o'clock in the morning. You can't take an hour nap.
Mm-mm.
No.
It'll be so hard because then you feel like drunk almost.
No. Then you'd feel like, what day is it? What planet am I on?
Mm-hmm.
Where am I? Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the worst feeling.
Yeah,
It's
I'm not
it's like being just all day. Yeah, I just go. I close my eyes. If I get a Z, I get a Z. If not, I just go. But it's because a lot of times I got to drive myself while I'm the driver.
How
You know?
sexist is this? But sometimes I feel like men can just nap for 20 minutes. No problem. Is that really sexist? I don't know.
I don't know if it's sexist, but I do agree. And I do know that they also fall asleep in seconds.
Yes. 10 seconds. Yeah. Like my husband be like, okay, I just need 15 minutes. And he'll like fall asleep for 15 minutes. Okay, I'm good now. I'd be like, oh, I feel so bad.
Takes me like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I did that to Giuseppe. Matter of fact, tomorrow's Giuseppe's birthday. Uncle
Happy
Giuseppe,
birthday.
happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Uncle Giuseppe.
Stay on my team. He's been on with my team forever.
Happy birthday.
So
Yes.
happy
Buon
birthday.
compleanno, too.
Yes, Giuseppe. I can't
Gettysburg.
believe it. You guys have such birthdays so close together.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever knew his birthday, but now I know it and I won't forget it.
September 2nd.
Yep,
Now you're not going to forget.
And today is Anthony M's birthday. We don't use his last name out loud, but good friend of ours. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
yeah.
Happy birthday,
Wow.
Anthony.
I didn't realize today's his birthday too because he
Yep.
wanted me to go out with him yesterday to hang
Yep.
out, have a couple beers, and I couldn't. You know.
So what is
Bring
I don't know if I asked you this last time. I don't think I did because it wasn't a question yet. Because you were on a while ago. Did I ask you what your go-to snack is on investigations? Because we always talk about food. I mean, like we'll get to food eventually on this show. It's gonna be
It varies. I do enjoy a Skittle.
yes.
Skittles.
Girl after my own heart.
Yeah. Lately, though, it is peanut butter M&Ms.
Oh,
Peanut butter M&Ms. Yeah, those are good.
M&Ms.
They're
Not
deadly.
Reese's Pieces, peanut butter M&Ms.
Mhm.
Big
Yeah.
difference. They're
Yeah.
totally different.
They
Well,
are different.
We get a lot of peanut
It's a lot
M&Ms.
harder to get in your butt.
Yeah, a lot of people say peanut M&Ms. That's funny. We get a lot of meat sticks like beef jerky. Peanut M&Ms are big,
I
and
feel
a
like
lot
they'll give me
like
like
me,
heartburn.
You
I
getting
love
heartburn?
I love like Sour Patch Kids and Skittles.
Yeah.
And freeze dried Skittles are like my new. And those nerds, the nerds like with the
The gummy
things on them.
nerds,
I don't
the
know those crunchy
clusters.
things on them.
They're
Yeah,
the clusters. Yeah, those are good.
those are so good.
I
Those
got a
also-
question for you. At the events, you're always handing out ducks,
Mhm.
which I do. I got a couple of them. I think they're cool.
I have one.
Yeah. Is there anything behind that, or is
My
it
little
just
ducks of darkness.
dark?
Ducks
I mean, the
of
first time you gave it to me, go here, take one. And I took it. I was about to eat it because I thought it was like a candy.
Yes.
And he goes, no. It's. I was like, oh, it's real rubber.
It's you take a duck and I take your soul. A duck for a soul.
Yeah, right.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's fair. It's only fair.
So you got my soul twice.
A lot
Yeah.
of it. My friend, I was going through some stuff, and my friend Jason, as a joke, got me like a little a duck, and it quacks. It's like a computer key thing that you could have, but you could wear it like or have it like a keychain. And so I would wear it around my neck. And I was filming at the time, Hellbound Covenant, and our DP Gary was obsessed with this duck because when he would ask me about it, I would tell him it was my emotional support duck. And he'd be like, what the hell is an emotional support duck? And then I would take it and quack, quack. And he wasn't expecting, so he loved this thing. And every time we would talk, he'd be like, how's your emotional support duck? Quack, 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 quack. And so he actually, unfortunately, passed away right after we finished filming. And I don't know. I felt like he was the kind of person that always was a positive vibe, and what started as like it's just like a gesture, a reminder of him, but like I didn't want to really make a big thing, so it's
Right.
just like a little touch of Gary around because he just
Yeah.
he always made people smile. He was the kind of guy that could like I heard a story about him that he was at a party, and it was like a really big deal, this party, right? And he tells his friend, well, we're fine, don't worry, we'll get in. And the girl at the front's like, do you have the green ticket, this ticket, this? And he's like, what ticket? He's like, no, I know so-and-so, his friend. And she's like, oh. And so she gives him like this all pass, you can go wherever you want throughout this, wherever they're having this thing. And so he's like, okay, cool. And so he's talking to people and getting to know people and all this other stuff. And he's sitting at the bar and he's, shooting the breeze with this guy. And the guy says, I have to ask you, who do you know? How did you get in here? And so he
Hmm.
says, like, who he knows. And it was the guy that he was talking to. Like, so he literally,
No.
and that
Ah,
guy, you know, didn't get mad. No, they wound up being friends for a really long
No,
time.
that's
You know what I'm
cool.
saying? Like, 'cause
I'd
that's how,
laugh.
yeah. So he was like a scutch. And so, like, I just like to
Yeah.
give away the little ducks in memory of him. He helped me a lot through a really hard time. And, I feel like they do bring a smile to people's faces. Some people just absolutely do not want a freaking duck. And I can't give a duck about that. So I
Really?
don't
yeah.
care anymore.
Duck
Take a duck or
them.
leave it. But, yeah.
Okay.
Pushing
Or
some
emotional
white
support
cheese.
cheese. That works too. Um, all cheese is emotional support cheese. I
Thank you.
actually had 4 kinds of cheese already today, so I can
So-
I can relate to that.
I love
It's the best.
When you were investigating on the island, you guys did private residence. Anything that still stands out to you, or
yeah.
besides the couch,
Besides the icky.
the icky
Yeah.
couch?
Yeah, we were asked, I'm gonna so it's a separate location than the other ick, but the same ick as the floor ick. But it was a location in Babylon, and they called us a few months after they had a tragedy occur with their tenants. And it was where somebody decided that they were going to determine when the other person stopped experiencing life. I don't know what we're allowed to say, so I don't want to say anything that it's going to get you in
Right. No,
trouble.
yeah. What we
Yeah.
got?
So
Mhm.
so they were together, fiance, and they had 2 children, and something happened, and he and her got into an argument, and she did not make it through the argument
Oh my
completely.
goodness.
So what stood out to me about this place was this is probably the first location that was so new,
Mm.
like fresh. Like usually it's like old historical places, or you go to these homes and they have like in it, but it's like an old energy or something that they brought in.
Yeah.
This is something that actually occurred a few months ago. So not, but at the time. So when we
Yeah.
pull up to the location, right away, and I never knew, I wouldn't go to a location and know what was happening at the location, so I would write whatever impressions I was having outside while they did their walkthroughs, while they set up their equipment. I would do all of my outside stuff, and then I would go in, and while I was doing a walkthrough, I would check for carbon monoxide
Hmm.
and the EMF and the different things and the wires to make sure that that was all good. And we had like a whole sheet. So I had a whole thing.
Sure.
So I had to go through each room. And while I did that, the EMF sweep and all that, I would write down my impressions that way. So that would be after they would have their talks with like their case management and all that other stuff.
Hmm.
And so we pulled up to this place, and I basically said, somebody got, and they said, no. It just happened that fast. But,
Wow.
whatever. And the woman actually came out and like blurted it out loud, and I yelled at her. I was like, shut up! Shut up!
Yeah.
Don't say anything else! But luckily it was on audio, and I had already said that to the other team
Oh yeah.
to back that up. So it was audio, it was recorded, because I would record as soon as I got there so that if anything did happen, it was documented.
Yes.
So smart.
Thankfully. Yeah.
Yeah.
And that case was intense because you were able to still feel that energy. I couldn't touch the gate. Like, I knew right away, you have to go this way. I basically did that walkthrough, and it's weird because sometimes when I'm getting these impressions, I'm seeing as if I'm looking through their eyes.
Right.
And so I relived that whole experience through
Oh.
what her eyes were. Yeah. And so, there were certain things that I had mentioned where, they're started upstairs, there was coming down the stairs, and I made it very clear. I said he did not push her. She
Right.
tripped and then hit that door right here. There's a door. She hit that door, and the lady got upset because she heard that she heard the door get hit, and she thought that
Jeez.
the kids were playing. And so I do have permission, by the way, to talk about this.
No, of course. Yeah.
You know, by the way, she did give me
Mhm.
permission a while ago. So with that said, you know, I felt like I saw what happened in the kitchen from there, and I don't think that it was on purpose. I think that's a knife was grabbed, you know, just to get the hell away from me kind of a
Yeah.
thing, and they just met, and there was an accidental on her part to him, and that set him off, and he lost
Oh boy.
it. And so that case stands out to me, and I'll tell you why. Not just because of the trauma behind it, not because
Yeah.
it's so fresh, but you know, while we were recording, we have a few different investigators, and we, you know, most of us will have a recorder running. If there's like a group of 3 of us, 2 of us in the 3 of us will have recorders going, right, in those
Yeah.
subgroups.
That's good.
And so
Yeah.
you know, or all 3, but usually not just one, if that makes sense, because you
No,
want to be able
that's
to back
better.
it up and
Yeah.
compare it. And so,
Totally.
you know, we had all of that going on, and you do hear this woman coming through and saying, you know, I am this person, and you know, going along with, you know, things that were being said. But you also hear the argument between the
Oh
two.
my gosh.
And the weird thing is that my impression initially was that he did that with her, and then he did that to himself. But that's not the case. He tried to, but he didn't succeed with the
Okay.
final part of that.
Mhm.
Okay. They brought him back. But I think that energy was still there. You heard them arguing. You heard him screaming. You heard,
Right.
but that whole area had really bad energy. So it was a part of a bigger property. And then obviously, as time went on, it got broken up. The way the property was acquired initially was always not appropriate. And not always, but you know, back then, most of the time, it's not done the right way. And
Sure.
so so if they lived here, the people that lived here, whoever moved into that house, whether you were married for 2 weeks or 50 years, you were not lasting there. You were getting divorced, and it was going to be bitter
Right.
and horrible.
Oh wow.
Gee.
Across the street, the same thing, and the people in their home, they were also experiencing turmoil, obviously.
Oh my gosh.
The people across the street lost a daughter to a house fire, just her, and the other people next door to them, their daughter passed on the street in a car accident by herself, like in her own. So it's been a lot of tragedy in that area. So
Yeah.
that place really does stick out to me, and it is not that far from, you know, your infamous, hate to plug
Wow.
it, but the Amityville house. It is not that far from there.
Mhm.
And we have had a ton back in the day. I can't speak for them anymore. I'm not in the group, so I don't know. But we had back in the day a ton of cases in those areas. And if
Really?
there's like a channel of water
Like,
that's behind all of that, and it
Yeah,
runs
there
through
is.
those neighborhoods, and they're all connected. There might be different channels, but they're all connected, and they're connected to the bay, and the shore or whatever. And so that theory that energy can be carried through water and all that other stuff. I mean, you never know. You never know what's either
Mhm.
transient passing through, or
That's
what
right.
decides to stay. And I think
Mhm.
that some of that land is just very, Long Island is just very, you've got icky land sometimes. The
Yeah.
icky
Well,
land.
That was a
I
great
mean,
story, by the way.
Thank you.
yeah. I mean, that's like it was kind of like this vortex, like of this, like a bad energy. Like, that's
Yeah.
crazy.
It was horrible. But we did do a house cleansing afterwards, and you know, I not bless. I don't do that kind of a thing. I'm not like a priest or anything. But I did
Mhm.
ask, you know, the energies if they wanted to go, you know, and did my whole like witchy thing, I'll call it, and we did get we were recording during that, and we did get EVPs of her saying, thank you, thank you.
Wow.
And then they investigated one more time, I think, before the family did eventually move away. And we did continue to get stuff on that, but not her. Not her. And so we kind of feel like she had her piece, she got to say her
Thank
story,
goodness.
Yeah. I mean, it's good that area. You said there's all these water things going because it can carry the energy. Water does
Yes.
carry energy, so maybe it is something that channels. And yeah, I've been by the Amityville house a couple of times, so I know the big channel behind it.
Yeah.
But
You know?
that's the whole idea, right? Like, I mean, this whole like area, like this sucks in like the negativity, and like it sucks it in, then it spits it out. Like, like
Yeah.
it's, yeah.
So,
I
and
mean-
that energy could be coming from anywhere too. I mean, like I said, I talk about travelers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you have the
but,
travelers too, but you never know with the there's ground shifting and stuff underneath the earth
Yeah.
at all times, and
Mhm.
different things I think play into that.
Well, that property. I mean, I know that whole area was American natives, Native American
Really?
area. That whole area,
Yeah.
because my friend lives with right not too far from there. It has a weird name, but it's an Indian
Yeah, it's
Indian
like
name,
closer to
and a lot of names in that area are Indians.
yes. It's like Ukachong or something like that. It's like
Yeah.
UEN. It's them, and then the Shinnecox
Yes.
are out east, but I think they're closer, like in like by Mastic Shirley area.
Hmm.
I think their
Mastic
tribe
Shirley.
is they still have land. Tribe.
Oh yeah, they have Shinnecock. Shinnecock has it out in the Southamptons.
Right.
Yeah, I've been there too, buying cigars.
Mhm.
Tobacco there is much cheaper on their property.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
But-
good to support.
we got like 10 minutes left, so
How dare you get in your tower and don't you come out for another week?
I'm sorry.
I know he's gonna like tell me not to talk, but I just want to tell you I had a very
Right, go ahead.
similar personal case like that, like a private case like that, where there was a series of these like really dark events in this one place, and everybody who moved in had the same issue. And I don't think they even knew about the dark events, which was the really interesting thing. Because if you know about it, you can, psych yourself out a little bit.
Exactly.
But they had no idea. And when you told them, they were just like, oh my God, like
Mhm.
crazy. But yeah. Oh, things like overdoses and like just dark things were happening over and over.
It sounds like that
Makes you
movie.
wonder.
They're here.
No poltergeist.
It was a town that was built on cemeteries, so
Yeah.
you don't know what was in that area. There might have been graves, something, but that's
That's true,
the whole
too.
thing. We don't know what was there because when they went in, they settled it and they just wiped out everything from history.
Right.
So,
Like
Island
built
for
on
you.
a burial ground. Exactly.
Long Island for you.
Anyway, so I know what you're saying, something like that. And it's freaky.
I
Well,
think
Long
isn't there
Island
like
still
a
has
Home
cemeteries.
Depot that's like on Long Island somewhere that's literally like paved over a cemetery
Yeah.
or something? Yeah, good for them.
mhm.
Yeah.
Well, I got
Yeah.
that right over here in Flushing,
Maybe
Really?
it's you guys.
and it's
It's
all.
you.
It was me. I did it. I
No,
needed to put some bars. What do you call it? Monkey bars and swings for kids over these.
You were like right
people.
here. Perfect.
Yeah.
Ooh, right here.
Why not?
Why not?
Gotta go somewhere.
Yeah.
We
Let's
who
go
have
have a
I
that-
can't
picnic
believe it's time to
in
go.
the square.
That was
end the
Central
show.
Park.
I can't believe it's the end of the show. Like, how did that happen? I feel
It's
like
almost
we
done.
could do this for 6
Time is-
hours.
Time is very cruel to us.
Mm-hmm. And went by very
It's
quickly.
probably like, oh, it's the end. But we're just like,
The
wow,
show
that
must
went so
go
fast.
on.
The show. That's what I tell all the time. Show must go on.
The show. He calls it the show.
It is a show. What,
It
what,
is a show.
podcast is a new name. Everything that years ago were called shows.
Well,
Look, Mom, I'm on TV.
Yeah.
I feel
Hey, Ma,
very happy that
making
you came
news.
back. I'm so happy you came back. I feel like we solved the
Thank
world's
you for
problems
having
once
me.
again. You
Thank
made
you.
everything
I'm
right.
glad.
Everybody's good now.
Some
You're
good
welcome.
advice
That was
for
so much
you
fun.
there with the shows and everything. Where I should start showing some of my pictures and stuff.
Yes.
You know, so that's good advice there. So
Now we're gonna have
I-
Anthony comic book. We got a whole bunch of stuff solved tonight. And you are doing really well, which makes me happy.
Thank you
yeah,
so much. Thank you.
yeah, I'm so happy
I'm
for
feeling
you.
very lucky right now, and each day is a blessing. Honestly,
You deserve
I have
it.
really good people in my life right now. I have an amazing opportunity. Literally, I'm sitting in a really cool opportunity.
Yes.
To be a part of this filming project, and I'm
And
really
you got
excited for you
pizza.
all to see it. And I got like, who's better than
You got
me?
pizza. And you got a ghost behind
entertainment.
you. I think we should have been like, what? What? There's nobody behind her.
Yeah.
What are you guys talking about?
I mean, they haven't come back yet. This pizza has been here the whole time. That's what
See?
prompted them to want the pizza in the first
What
place.
guy? I didn't see anyone.
Who was shaking their butt on the floor?
I know what?
Nobody,
I think
Nobody
it was a
did
shadow
that.
figure.
I got to draw that now. I seen a creeper in back of you. You know the
That was
creeper that go the ghost creepers that we always see.
yeah.
Yeah.
No
So-
thanks.
Sometimes
for
my
those,
husband's
but-
behind here, and people are like, "Who's that behind?" I'm like, "What are you talking about? Nobody. Nobody's. I'm alone in my house. What are you talking about?"
Really quick embarrassing story for you guys before we go.
I love it.
I had another podcast I had to do. It was a while ago, and you know I'm always traveling, so I'm in some random hotel somewhere, and I'm again on no sleep, so I'm like tripping out. I felt like I was like blind. We were investigating the whole night. I'm like trying to like look at the
Oh, yeah.
screen, and they're talking about how they could see like the shadow thing moving behind me, and I'm like, no way, and I'm like freaking out, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was a rat. It was an actual huge rat.
Oh my god! I did not
The
see that coming.
hotel. It joined the podcast with me, running back and forth. How embarrassing! And then, well, we promptly moved hotels. But
Yes,
that's so. If that's out there, by the way,
that's so much worse than a ghost. So
Yeah, I
much
know.
that's
worse
what
than
I'm
a ghost.
saying. So I'll take the spooky crawler. That
Yeah,
bitch.
like please let me have the shadow figure, not the rat.
Boop, boop. This is how I entertain myself.
I think it's hilarious. I'm very entertained.
So we do have to end the show, unfortunately. Don't go anywhere. We're going to go off. We're going to say goodbye to you personally and Ed. So don't go nowhere yet.
Don't go.
I just got to tell everybody, I want to thank you for being on. This was an awesome show.
I know. What
Really
a joy.
You know, it went by so fast because we
know.
were all talking. So that's so cool.
Did it?
I don't
You
show.
know, thank you. The audience, I want to thank the audience for coming out. Without you, we would not have a show. And we
Yeah.
appreciate everybody that comes in and the people that come in and, join the chat and everything. So I just
Yep.
want to thank everybody for being here. And I just want to tell everybody that thank you for being here.
It said,
I
thank
want
you,
to tell
Jenny. No, I'm kidding. Thank you, Anthony and Jenny and Earth.
Earth. I just want to tell everybody, if you guys want to start going out there and going to these locations and these dark places or anywhere you want to go or meet the Queen of Darkness and stuff like that, you just remember, you got to be safe out there because you want to look for ghosts. You don't want to be a ghost.
Nope.
Ciao, familia. Good night, everybody.
See you next
Bye.
week.
See you next week.
Hey, how you doing?